my name is Katie and welcome to my channel. I'm a travel agent that specializes in Disney and theme park vacations, and today we are here at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort, which is a value on property Disney World resort. I'm here to take you on a tour and tell you what I thought of my stay here. Now let's head out to the resort. Disney's All-Star Movies Resort is a value on property Disney-owned hotel at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. What does that mean? That means that this is one of the most affordable on-property Disney World hotels. It's tied with its sister resorts, All-Star Music and All-Star Sports. The three All-Star properties are all located one right next to the other. They are easily walkable between the three, and they often share bus transportation to and from the theme parks. The All-Star resorts are almost identical from one another, with two big exceptions: the theming, movies, music, and sports, and at All-Star Music, there is an additional room category of family suites that sleep up to 6. Now, over here at All-Star Movies, in my personal opinion, this is the best theming. It is the most Disney theming of the three All-Stars, because the buildings here are themed to Disney movies, as opposed to just generally sports with some Disney characters or music with some Disney characters. I think that if you're looking for the most Disney feeling of the three resorts, you should go for movies. Now let's talk about what is included in a stay at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort. You get Disney Resort guest perks. There are perks that come with staying at any Walt Disney World hotel, including early theme park entry, where guests can enter each theme park 30 minutes prior to the schedule opening every day. So that's the theme park of your choice. Any day that you have a ticket, you're getting in 30 minutes early. That's really valuable park time to cut down on wait times and lines, and maybe even means the difference between needing to purchase Genie Plus for the day to skip the lines, or being able to go ride everything you want without spending additional money on Genie Plus or individual lightning lanes. Disney hotel guests will additionally get early access to purchase individual lightning lanes daily. They'll be able to purchase these at 7 a.m. as opposed to off-site guests who will have to wait to purchase at the time of park opening, which means you are getting that priority access to purchasing individual lightning lanes. You will also have easier access to dining reservations, as you can book your dining reservations 60 days in advance of arrival for the entire length of your stay, up to 10 nights in a row. You will also be able to pre-purchase Magic Bands at a discounted rate, and you will get complimentary parking at the hotel and theme parks. One perk you are not getting staying at this value resort is access to extended evening hours. Extended evening hours are only for guests of deluxe level Walt Disney World properties. Additionally, your transportation via bus to the Disney theme parks, water parks, and Disney Springs shopping district are all included in your stay. Now, if a bunch of those words sounded like gibberish to you, here's a plug that you absolutely are going to want to book with a travel agent. Disney World is complicated. There's a lot of lingo and a lot of things that change often. So definitely you are going to want to book with a travel agent like myself. Let's take a look at the map of this resort. Now, as you can see here, these are the three All-Star resorts right next to each other, and there's even a running path that will take you past all the resorts. For those looking for a little bit of exercise, there is no gym here at All-Star Movies. Now, you can see that the buildings are laid out spread apart. They are garden style, which means they are exterior hallways, so the door to your room is going to be outside. There is one main building here, Cinema Hall. That's where you're going to find the front desk, the dining area. It's where you're going to pick up the buses to the theme parks. It's where you're going to be dropped off, picked up by your airport transportation. You're going to find the arcade there. That is the central hub of the resort. Right behind that area, you're going to find the main pool. There is an additional pool over in the Mighty Ducks section, and then you are going to find the 5 themed areas of the resort. These are the buildings where your rooms are, and they are going to be themed to 101 Dalmatians, the Mighty Ducks, Herbie the Love Bug, Toy Story, and Fantasia, with sections dedicated to the original Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. Now there are 2 different types of rooms that you can choose from when you're booking this resort. The interior of the rooms are all exactly the same, and they're going to look like what you're looking at right now. If you want a more in-depth look at these rooms, I have a whole video that is an in-depth tour of this room, and I've linked that here. Now the 2 different types of rooms, you're going to have the standard room and the preferred location room. Now the preferred location room is simply a location closer to the main building. That is going to put you in Fantasia, 101 Dalmatians, or Toy Story. The standard rooms are going to put you in Herbie the Love Bug or the Mighty Ducks. Now you cannot book a specific building or specific themed building. You can only book preferred location or standard. Now you can book standard and you can request, hey, I would love to be put in a Mighty Ducks room, and they will do their very best to honor that request. Or you can book a preferred location and say, hey, we would really like to be in Toy Story. They will do their best. However, if you book a standard room and you are requesting to be in Toy Story, that's a no, because that is a preferred location room. So there's no tricking the system there. You can't mix and match. There are connecting rooms available, and again, that is going to be a request, not a guarantee, but they do their very best to honor any request. You can also request to be on the top floor or on the bottom floor. Now, if you need to be in a handicap accessible room, those are guaranteed, and that is a kind of room that you would book. So I've shown you what the rooms look like, and I've shown you what the buildings with the rooms look like. Let's take a closer look at the main building, Cinema Hall. So this is out front of Cinema Hall. You will see the iconic Disney's All-Star movies in giant letters. Pro tip, always make sure that you are pulling up to the right All-Star Resort, because they do share buses often, and it's very easy if you're staying at movies to accidentally get off the bus at music or sports. So always look for the giant letters that say movies or whichever All-Star you're staying at. So here is a look at the buses. The bus lines are outside. There is no shade if you are actually waiting in line, though if you are okay with being at the end of the line, there are some chairs back there with some shade. You will have a bus to all 4 of the Disney theme parks, both of the Disney water parks, as well as Disney Springs Shopping and Dining District. There are no direct buses to other Disney hotels, though you can always work around that and take a bus to a theme park and then take from that theme park to another hotel. There's always some workarounds. And the only transportation here are buses. No monorail, no Skyliner, just buses. The All-Star Movies Resort is in the Animal Kingdom area of Walt Disney World. You are about 10 minutes away from Animal Kingdom, 15 minutes from Epcot and Hollywood Studios and Disney Springs, and about 25 minutes from Magic Kingdom. This is also where you will get your airport shuttle, if that's how you're getting to and from the airport. That is something that will need to be booked separately. Disney does not provide that transportation. You will find Bell Services out here in the very front of the resort. That is where, if you have any package pickup, they're going to handle that, the grocery delivery and such, as well as when you arrive, you can check your luggage with them and they will hold on to it for you until your room is ready. Same thing on departure day. If you need to check out but your flight is not until later, they will handle your luggage for you. So we love Bell Services. And then walking in here, we have the main lobby area. Now, if you utilize the online check-in process, you may never even need to go to the front desk or the main lobby, but of course we need to have it here if you're having any issues or anything like that. This lobby is not quite as grand as many of the fancier, deluxe, or even moderate lobbies, but it's very cute. You've got that movies theming. And it's Christmas time here when I'm filming this, and you can see they have some cute decor. There's also a little spot where kids can watch some cartoons and Disney movies in the lobby, and then you are going to connect through to the dining and shopping area of the lobby. There is an ATM and a mailbox here, as well as some restrooms, and then we have the main resort gift shop. In the gift shop, of course, you're going to find all sorts of Walt Disney World souvenirs.
There are pins and shirts and ears and hats and everything you could possibly want. Toys, mugs, clothes, they've got it all. There's a small selection of All-Star specific merchandise. And then there are some essentials, some toiletries in case you forgot something, and even a little bit of food items. Now, there are some beverages in here as well as some prepackaged snacks. We've also got some alcohol for the adults and lots of beverages. We've got a few snacks over here as well as like bread and PB&J, that sort of thing. And then we've got toiletries, first aid, and then even some fun like take-home snack opportunities like candy bags and whatnot. We've got diapers for the little ones and stuff for, quick breakfast in the room. So there are some options there. Now, the pricing on that stuff is definitely way more than you would pay at the grocery store, but hey, it is convenient. So down the hallway, we have the food court, which is the main dining in this hotel. The only other dining is a pool bar that basically just sells snacks like a Mickey pretzel and drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. So this is the food that you are going to get at this resort. It is a food court style. There are several different banks where you're going to order your food and then you're going to pay all at once as you exit. Of course, if you are using the meal plan, there are many options that are included on the Disney dining plan at this food court. There is also a mobile order window, and you can mobile order and pick up from that window utilizing the My Disney Experience app. So that's a nice time saver, or just more convenient if you like to use mobile order. There are a variety of foods available here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's really something that's going to please everyone, but this is a food court. So this is not high-end dining. This is not fine dining. There are healthy options, but you are not going to be getting something akin to what you're getting at some of your table service restaurants in the park or at other resorts. They've got pizza, they've got pasta, they've got, chicken, they got burgers and hot dogs and chicken tenders and kids' meals, and for breakfast they've got Mickey waffles and omelets and all the things. There are also some prepackaged items, beverages, desserts. You have got a lot of things to choose from here. We've also got coffees. So no one's going to go hungry here. There's plenty of options, but just be realistic about the fact that this is a food court at a value resort. So, the sky is not the limit. The quality is maybe not as high as it would be at a table service restaurant. Here's a look at the coolers here. So yeah, we've got apple slices. There's plenty of healthy snack options available, as well as if you are dining with a food allergy, there are items that are marked as plant-based, so that's not so much an allergy as a preference. If you are plant-based, there are plant-based items and they are easily labeled on the menu. If you have an allergy concern, there is an allergy menu that you can look at that will help you guide what is safe for you to eat. That's also on the app. However, if you want to speak to a chef, that is absolutely an easy thing to do. Just alert a team member that you are dining with an allergy, you'd like to speak to a chef, and they will help you find what is safe for you. They will often offer to make you something, in the kitchen so that cross-contamination is not an issue. And they are very accommodating. I myself have food allergies and I have never had a problem at any Disney-owned establishment with making sure that there's something safe for me to have, and even some variety and, having something fun. They do offer refillable mugs here, so that's something you can purchase and refill just at resort locations throughout your stay, and you can include coffee in that refillable mug as well, and there's even some special seasonal treats. So there's lots of yummy things to have at this food court. Now right down the hall here we have the arcade, so that's tons of fun. Kids love an arcade, everybody loves an arcade, so we have got a big arcade here for those who would like to participate. Then as we exit out of the back of Cinema Hall, we are headed towards the room buildings, and immediately we see right in front of there is the main pool. Get a closer look at that in a moment. And to our left, we have the pool bar here. and that is really just offering some drinks and Mickey pretzels, not much in the way of food. This resort does offer a rotation of different activities. Movies Under the Stars happens at all Disney resorts, but at this resort, they are actually shown in a little theater room that they have off the pool, so you're not quite under the stars, you are under a canopy, but it's a nice, cute little addition that's only at All-Star Movies. There's a rotation of other activities that go on during the week, so there's always something going on if you are having a rest day at your resort. Some of them, like the arts and crafts, cost a little bit extra, but most of it's included, and the s'mores by the fire pit is another highlight of the week for everyone. Here's a look at the main pool, and it's got the fun Fantasia theming with the fountain. There are tons of pool chairs here, so I don't think you're going to have any problem getting a pool chair. There are safety vests available if you would like to use them. That is complimentary. And then we also have this little splash pad for the tiny kiddos. There are paid laundry facilities available by the pool, and that is a great option if you are staying and don't want to pack a ton of clothes or want to, get some laundry done so you don't have to do it when you're at home. They do sell soap and all of that in this vending machine, and that is additional. All of that is an additional cost, but very convenient. Here's a look at where they do Movies Under the Stars at All-Star Movies Resort. So that is a fun little movie screening area. The second pool at this resort is the Duck Pond, and it is themed to the Mighty Ducks. So this is another fun pool area with a lot of theming, lots of chairs, so plenty of places to be. Technically, this is the more quiet pool of the two, which just means that they don't have activities over here and music playing and whatnot. Alright, now let's talk about my review after staying here. I thoroughly enjoyed my stay here. I like staying at all of the All-Star properties for a few reasons. They are very affordable, so if I am looking for an affordable stay on Disney property, these are the go-to resorts, something in the value category, and often it's an All-Star. I also really like that they feel the most Disney. These resorts, along with Art of Animation and Pop Century, feel so Disney. There are giant Disney characters everywhere, and particularly All-Star movies here versus the other two All-Star resorts. I love the theming. It's for that reason that I think that these resorts are particularly good for people traveling with young children. Young children don't necessarily care about amenities, and while being closer to a theme park is nice when you're traveling with young children, if that's just not in the budget, or you want more of the immersive, I'm living inside of Andy's room feel, this is a great option for traveling with young children. On this trip, I was not planning on spending a lot of time in our room, and we didn't, and so for that reason, I was happy with something more basic, and I think that the All-Star resorts are great for people who are not going to spend a lot of time in their room, or people that just don't need a lot of amenities, and they are happy with the basics, something clean and Disney and convenient to the parks. While the rooms here are very basic, I do like the Murphy bed to give you more space during the day, and I find that they have a lot of storage and they're clean and comfortable and have everything that I need. Now, those are the pros. Let's talk about the cons. There are only buses here, and they are shared with the other resorts, which means that sometimes you can have a longer bus wait and just a longer travel time versus something that is located on the monorail loop or the Skyliner. Also, the food here is fine. It's a food court, and you're going to eat. You're not going to go hungry, but there is no sit-down restaurant. There's no fine dining here. It's really just the one option. And the last con is that there's not a lot of amenities here. So you cannot go into this expecting luxury. If you do, you're going to be disappointed. You need to think about what you've booked, be happy with what you've booked, and if you are looking for luxury, we're going to need to move up a little bit in price point. So I don't think it's really a con, it's really just knowing what you have signed up for, knowing what you've booked, and being happy with it. I think there's a ton of fun and value in these resorts, and I would not hesitate to stay here again when my priority again is not spending a lot of time in the room and budget friendly.
I hope you found this review helpful. If you're looking to stay at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort or any other Disney World resort or anywhere else, I would love to be your travel agent. Please contact me at the information on the screen and have a magical vacation.